Now we're on.
All right, could I have your attention? We're ready to start this meeting. If you have a cell phone, kindly put it on silent mode. And it is 9 o'clock. It's now 9 o'clock. Calling this Board of Works meeting to order, and that signifies the point after which we'll accept no more bids. That said, it is regular Board of Works meeting on January 20th. It's after 9 o'clock now. Nancy, would you please do roll call?
Good morning. Thank you. All four of our members are with us this morning in the council chambers. Andy Jones,
Present.
Rose Rivera,
Present.
Mike Macklin,
Here.
Andrew Kreider,
Present.
and I will acknowledge there's one vacancy on the Board of Works. Thank you.
Okay, could I have a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Could I have a motion to amend the agenda with two items? At the end of new business, add DocuSign software acquisition and accept communication after award courthouse demolition or before courthouse demolition.
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second on the amendment. All those in favor of the amendment signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. All those in favor of the amended agenda, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. It's now time to open bids.
Okay.
Hearing coming up in blue.
Okay. So I approve a publication in the Elkhart Truth for January 3rd, 2026 and January 10th, 2026 for bid number 26-02, 2026 utility materials bid.
So I will advise all listening that I'm not going to read all 373 items on this bid. I will acknowledge the bidder and their bid summary form. So the first bid is from Ferguson Waterworks. They've acknowledged all the items and appear to be bidding on all 11 items. Next bid is from EJ USA Inc. Yeah, East Jordan. They have the certified bid summary form and they are bidding on items 1 and items 3. Next bid is from Farmer Tank. They have a certified bid summary form. They are only bidding on item 9 catch basins. Next bid is from EJP. They have a certified bid summary, signed bid summary form. They are bidding on all items except item 8 and item 9. Final bid is from Utility Supply Company. They have a signed certified bid summary form. They are bidding on all items except item 9 catch basins. Could I have a motion to assign these to staff to review and report back at the next meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Could I have a motion to approve the minutes from the regular Board of Works meeting on January 6th?
So moved. Second.
Motion and a second. Any changes? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Could I have a motion to approve claim and allowance docket totaling $8,078,302.63 On the register, the attached register consisting of 37 pages, prepared on 1/13/2026 at 11:44 a.m.
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Good morning.
Good morning, Christy Wendorf, Controller. Just point out the highest, National Construction Enterprise, Inc. Was $503,313. We had some liability funding transfers totaling a little over $1,063,632. That's about it.
Okay. Any questions for Christie? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank you.
Publication there for the hearing.
Okay, we want to go through that now? Okay, so I have proof of publication for, let's see, that's the wrong one. Preliminary,
Okay.
oh, yeah, public hearing on preliminary engineering report per addendum to the Clean Water State Revolving Fund Program, and that was on January 10th, 2026 in the Elkhart Truth.
All right, we'll open this public hearing and hear from Mr. Irwin.
Good morning, Board. Tori Irwin, Public Works. So the wastewater treatment plant project, if you'll recall, received an SRF loan, state revolving fund loan from the Indiana Finance Authority. That project is complete. While that project was under construction, the funds in the loan were collecting interest. In addition to the fact that we did not spend down the entirety of the balance of the loan, there is approximately $2.5 million, just under $2.5 million per the Indiana Finance Authority remaining in the account. Per their requirements, they like the loan funds to be completely spent down. Otherwise, we incur a penalty for basically giving back any money we have towards principal. So in order to not incur the penalty, we are looking to amend the PER to include the Oakland Project B construction that is ongoing right now. That there was a PER for that, but in order to include it in the wastewater treatment plant project, we have to amend the wastewater treatment plant project PER. As soon as that occurs, we will immediately begin spending down the remainder on the wastewater treatment plant loan, which will then mean that Oakland B has some left over at the end of its project, and that will get transferred into some future loan as well. So this is just cleanup with the remaining funds. And we are required to have a public hearing for this PER amendment per the SRF. So.
Great, thank you. Before you leave, any questions for Tori?
Just what's the definition of PER?
Preliminary engineering report.
Thank you.
Okay, I will open this up for public comment at this time. Anyone speaking in favor of this amendment within the room, please step forward. Anyone online wishing to speak in favor of this amendment, reminder, you have to be visible, but please let us know if you're commenting. Seeing none, anyone wishing to oppose this amendment within the room, please step forward. Anyone online wishing to oppose this amendment, please step forward or acknowledge. Seeing none, I'll close public comment and end this public hearing. Moving on, I don't think I need action on that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, minutes, the next thing on the agenda.
Okay, so public hearing. Now we need to item 2 is PER amendment. I don't know that I have that.
One pager.
Right underneath the claim and allow.
I don't recall writing a memo for that. I just wrote a memo to hold the public hearing. We don't need to do anything else further, Mike, on this item.
This?
Okay. Good, 2 bar.
No, I just have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
She's-
this.
that is for the public hearing.
Well,
I'm saying there was an action noted and there's no note on an action, so we're okay.
it says accept this communication. That's.
Okay, so we've completed that. And there'll be no action on the PER amendment per se. Next item we address is award bid 2520. So this is tabled. So this stays tabled. 1015 East Jackson stay tabled. All right, let's just take it off the table for now. Take it off the table and vote it and don't, and we won't take any action. Let's have a motion to take this item off the table.
So moved.
Second?
Motion is second to take this off the table. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Could I have a motion to approve the disposal of 1015 East Jackson? No motion, the item dies.
Just for clarity, could you remind me why this is just not moving at all?
Sure.
Jeff Schaefer, city engineer. The mayor is still considering this item and needs to give his sign off before the board can proceed.
Okay, thank you.
All righty. Okay, so now accept communication. We have a motion to accept communication from Jim Woodruff of, not sure who he's with. Okay, Woodruff Contacting and Sales. Protesting or disagreeing with the actions of Mr. Schaefer in the engineering department, declaring him to be out of compliance. So move.
So I'll move that.
Second.
Motion and second. Is representative here? You're welcome to address the board if you wish, sir.
Good morning, Board. Jim Woodruff, Woodruff Contracting and Sales, 1005 Burgess Street, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46808. I'm here on behalf of Woodruff Contracting and Sales, and it's our opinion and position that our bid is the lowest and responsible and responsive bidder. The items that were identified in the bid tab that preclude us from being awarded, one being a schedule, two being the pre-qualification through NDOT for demolition. First one being the construction schedule. It was listed originally as an item to be submitted with bid. Addendums 1, 2, and 3 all removed language from the bid tab, from the bid submission form. The pre-qualification for NDOT approval was, the information cited was a list of contractors that predates the bid requirements and the bid date. The list that was provided as backup is current as of November 2025. We have submitted information to the city that explains our position and that our application through NDOT is being reviewed. They have had several folks retire at the end of the year. This application process takes nearly 90 days with a full staff. And in addition to in addition to the list that predates the bid date, that would indicate that there is a pre-selected list of contractors, and this pre-selected list of contractors has a contract vehicle through city ordinance and state code that would be for solicitation of quote for public works. However, that contract vehicle has a limitation on contract value of $300,000. And that was not followed and should not be applied. In addition to the list of contractors being identified as a list of contractors being identified from a date prior to the bid date indicates that there's a pre-qualification requirement, and there is also a pre-qualification requirement for responsive bidders in accordance with the city's ordinances. That process was not followed either. If these contractors are the only contractors that are allowed to bid, then there are contract vehicles within city ordinance and state code that allow for that to happen. And it's our position that we are in compliance. To further explain my concern with NDOT pre-qualification is that according to NDOT specifications, supplemental specifications, it is the demolition under NDOT specifications is in reference to buildings and houses to be demolished within right-of-way or right-of-way purchased for highway use. There is no highway use here that I'm aware of. There's no right-of-way. The buildings are not within the right-of-way that I'm aware of. So to disqualify us for our not being included on a list that predates the bid and having not been informed of our efforts to become qualified, I do believe that we are the lowest responsible bidder. And with that being said, I'll open it up to questions and humbly ask that you consider our petition.
Okay. So you're not pre-qualified, but you're in the application process.
That is correct.
Okay. Other questions?
Well, obviously it's been reviewed by legal. Can we even award a job?
Wait, Andy, just for him right now, and then we'll call Jeff in the legal department.
Can we, okay, well, I have a question,
Okay.
just a general question. I guess it's not really directed to you, but nice presentation, though.
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
So let's vote on accepting this communication, and then under the award, we can discuss.
Okay.
Is that okay? All
Yeah.
right, so all those in favor of accepting this communication signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Now, for purposes of discussion, could I have a motion to award bid number 25-22? Okay, Mike, let's get the right.
2520?
Twenty.
2520.
Okay, is there a mistake on the memo? I know, but his memo. Okay,
Oh, there is on the, yes, on the action item at the bottom. I apologize.
okay, so, yeah, then let's have a motion to award bid 2520 courthouse demolition project to Cini Excavating for a contract price of $1,027,815. Just a motion
So moved.
Second.
and a second. Jeff?
Jeff Schaefer, city engineer. We did receive 5 bids on this project, and we reviewed all 5 of them in a detailed way. It was a requirement that you be NDOT pre-qualified. That is not something unique to this particular project. Our curb ramp projects that we bid also require NDOT pre-qualification. Pre-qualification is not a limitation of solicitation. Under the quote process for projects, a limitation of solicitation. Sorry, that's a tongue twister. Under the quote process, which is for projects under 150,000, the limited solicitation is we only send them to up to 3 contractors, or at least 3 contractors. We actually tend to send them to more. This was a publicly advertised bid process, but within a bidding process, you can always add qualifications. As the board knows, on any project that has underground, we have a city pre-qualification project with major water and sewer projects that the bidders have to submit a pre-qualification package prior to the bid to demonstrate that they have the capacity to do the work. And that's really what pre-qualification is about, having the capacity to do the work. This was not limited to Mr. Woodruff, as you'll note, and his firm. As you'll note, we received 5 bids, and we just qualified 3 of them. In one case, O'Rourke Welding Company Wrecking Company, out of Cincinnati, did provide us an NDOT pre-qualification certificate, but it expired in April of last year. So we took this very seriously, that we wanted an active current pre-qualification. The reason that the list of contractors, which was included in your packet, is from November, that's the most recently published list. And it was actually, I reviewed it just to make sure that what I saw with O'Rourke was valid, that they hadn't renewed and simply not included their renewed certificate in the package. So we feel pretty comfortable that it's well within the board's rights and with the city's rights to require pre-qualification for this or any number of projects. It ensures the contractor is qualified to do the work and also has the financial capacity to do the work, because those pre-qualifications do come with a maximum amount of the work that can be awarded. Every NDOT contract requires pre-qualified contractors, so this is well within what the state allows as well. So it is our recommendation that we award this project to C&E Excavating. The Redevelopment Commission did provide funding for this project at their meeting last Tuesday.
And I assume you've gone over this with legal on your position?
Yes, yep,
And they support your position?
yes.
Okay, questions for Jeff? Andy?
Well, you answered it. I was wondering, if one needed to be already approved by the state. It sounds like they do. I know that's the way it is at the airport with all of our aviation contracts. It's just, you can't bid it really unless you have that. I appreciate his, fighting to get to work. Once they're pre-qualified by state, there'll be plenty of more opportunities in the future. I like the fact that they were sharpening their pencil on this one, so could be other opportunities in the future. That's all I had.
Other board members? Okay. Seeing none, vote on the motion to award to C&E Excavating as the lowest responsible bidder in the amount of $1,027,815. All those in favor of awarding signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Jeff. Sorry, sir. Okay, so here's the ADA. Okay. Have a motion to reject all bids for bid number 25-22, City Building ADA Barrier Removal 2026 project.
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Jeff?
This was a bid that we opened up in December of last year. it came in well over what our budget was. So this is a case where we're going to have to sharpen our pencil, Mr. Jones, and do a better job with the bidding documents and what we're expecting on this bid. We've already notified the contractor, though they were disappointed. We did let them know we're going to try and get a new set of bid documents out in the next couple months.
Okay, other questions? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Could I have a motion to authorize board president or vice president to execute a professional service agreement with Christopher B. Burke Engineering for ongoing stormwater professional services with fees not to exceed $65,000?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Jeffrey?
So Christopher Berry Burke started helping us out with some stormwater services in the last couple of years. Their contract in the past had been for $40,000. It's increased to $65,000. They're picking up some of the tasks that Mr. Foy, who, as you know, retired in October of last year, that Mr. Foy used to accomplish. You can see some of the new tasks they're picking up. They are going to be helping us out with our outfall inspection this year, helping us out with some BMP inspections potentially, and most importantly, they're going to be helping us out writing the annual report, which does take a lot of time. We've already got them kind of kicked off on that. So this is just an agreement, and the reason for the increase is the additional work they're picking up this year while we don't have a stormwater manager in place.
Okay. Questions for Jeff? Seeing none, all those in favor of authorizing this PSA signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Rose, can you make the next motion?
Sure. Mr. Chair, I move that we authorize the board president to execute the professional services agreement with Christopher B. Burke Engineering.
Next one.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Mr. Chair, I move that we ratify the corrected disbursement forms for partial payment requests number 29 and 30, C&E Excavating from SRF Loans, WW 221-62005 and DW 222-32001 for construction on the Oakland Avenue Force Main Phase A project.
Second.
Motion and second.
Yeah, Jason Simnick, project manager. When I did a disbursement form for it, I had included the change orders that we had previously approved into the wastewater loan, and they rejected and said that it needed to come out of the drinking water loan.
Okay.
So this is just, there's no change in the pay apps at all. It's just where it's being dispersed from exactly.
Okay.
And they wanted it to get into public record, so that's why.
Sure. Perfect. Other questions? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Could I have a motion to adopt resolution 26-R-1? The signatory authorization memo and assign Timothy Reeser, Assistant Director of Public Works, to make application on all SRF loan applications.
So moved. Second.
Motion and a second. Tim?
Good morning, Tim Reeser, Assistant Director.
Tory again?
What's that?
Covering for Tory again?
That's right. As the board may be aware, Tori's last day with the city is next Friday. So he is currently our only authorized signatory aside from the Board of Works for any documents relating to the state revolving fund. So I am asking that you guys adopt the resolution granting myself and Jeff Schaefer the authority to sign on behalf of the board. This will give us the authority to sign all pay applications so we can expedite that process and ensure our contractors are paid in a timely manner. And we can also assign any amendments to PERs moving forward. And then we'll be able to assign any documents related to anything with the SRF.
Okay, seeing that I screwed up, could I have a motion to amend the original resolution to include Jeff Schaefer as another signature?
So moved.
Second.
Motion second for the amendment. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. So we did this for Tory originally, right?
Correct.
Okay. Seems straightforward, more paperwork. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tim.
Mr. Chair, I move that we accept and place on file the water utility monthly report of operations for the month of December 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a motion by Rose, second by Andrew. Good morning.
Good morning, Board. Matt Hogerby, Public Works, Utilities. Just to summarize, the December MRO, between our three well fields, we produced a little over 222 million gallons, giving us a daily average of a little over 7 million gallons per day produced. As far as our finished water quality is concerned, iron, manganese, fluoride, chlorine, and our orthophosphate were all within permit specifications. We did curtail our delivery system for orthophosphate to, further reduce it, but we're within spec across the board.
Any other problems in the operations?
Knock on wood, no, sir.
Any questions? Thank you, Matt. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion carries.
Mr. Chair, I move that we execute the professional services agreement with Donahue and Associates in an amount not to exceed $10,000.
Second.
Motion and second.
Yes, Donahue and Associates have been our on-call SCADA support. This agreement is in essence a carryover from the same agreement we had last year. It handles on-call support, engineering, if we need any graphics updates, things along those lines. It was actively budgeted for and accounted for in the 26 operating budget.
Now, are most of your needs usually programming type needs?
Typically.
And could you give an overview for the board and the public what SCADA is?
SCADA is the system that enables us to operate both the water side and the wastewater plant operations. It is in essence our window to all the operations at the plant as well as at the well fields.
Okay, great. Any other questions for Matt? Seeing none, all those in favor of the professional service agreement with Donahue signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Could have a motion to authorize approval of the consent order related to fog violations for Elkhart Environmental Processing Industrial Wastewater Discharge Permit number 2002-02.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Steve?
Good morning, Board. Steve Brown, Public Works and Utilities. This consent order is for Elkhart Environmental Processing. They had repeated all exceedances in 2025 with the highest recorded exceedance of 8,300 milligrams per liter. Our established local limit for fog is 200 milligrams per liter. Due to these exceedances, we have negotiated terms for this consent order. And I'm proud to say that Elkhart Environmental Processing has already proactively moved forward with implementing operational changes and additional, more frequent monitoring. Under this consent order, Elkhart Environmental Processing must provide a signed copy, which you all should have, and present this to the board for approval. Also develop best management practices and complete an engineering evaluation and begin, which they have already done, more frequent fog monitoring. They are only allowed one fog violation with this consent order over the 3-month monitoring period. This consent order also includes daily penalties if deadlines are missed, and additional violations can be occurred if other procedures or delays occur. With implementation of this consent order is $2,500 for the implementation of this consent order. This consent order has also been reviewed by legal. And there is a representative here from Elkhart Environmental Processing if the board has questions.
Thank you. Steve, as I, listening to you and as I glance through this, it appears that the solution is all best management practices. They're not looking at changing physical plant at all.
They did, yeah, they did reroute some operational procedures to treat wastewater within their facility before it discharges. So I believe we'll most likely have to also modify their permit to accommodate this, make sure the permit lines up with what they're actually doing. So we'll probably most likely do that at a later date, present that to the board, but.
And you said they've already started with the BMPs or?
I believe they're looking into the BMPs. I believe when we met with this consent order, they mentioned that they already have BMPs, but they needed to be updated and polished. So they're going to be providing an updated BMPs to Public Works for our review as well.
And this includes expanded monitoring. They're required to submit all the self-monitoring to us as well. Is that
That's
correct?
correct. Yes, sir. Yep.
Anyone else?
This is a continuation. This came before us last time, right? You've been working with them for a while now.
Yeah, with this is the first time we're bringing a consent order, but we've been before the board because of the violations that occurred previously.
But it sounds like it's a very good back and forth and you're working together well.
Yes, yes.
Steve, how many fog violations did they have fiscal year 2025?
4.
Just for those 4.
Yes.
And then moving forward, as of in February, it'll be $2,500 for each.
That's correct. That's in line with the enforcement and response plan. So
Pretty big fee, a lot of incentive there to get it right. Thank you.
Okay. Is there other questions on the board? Seeing none. Okay. Is there a representative from Elkhart Environmental Processing that wishes to address the board?
Good morning, Tom Ferrero. I'm the owner of Elkhart Environmental, and I just wanted to say it was a pleasure negotiating this consent order with your pretreatment staff, and I think the end result of it is a win-win that will keep Elkhart Environmental on a rigid compliance path. So,
Okay. And
thank
you're
you.
confident that your BMPs and your reroute are going to take care of this problem?
Yeah, what wasn't shown here is our 22-year prior history with, I believe, 3 fog violations in 22 years. So it really boiled down to BMPs that got off track last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Other questions for Tom? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Any final questions for Steve? Seeing none, all those in favor of approving the consent order related to fog violations for Elkhart Environmental Processing, wastewater permit number 2002-02, signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve the Commission Assistance Program contract with Indiana Landmarks on behalf of the Elkhart Historic and Cultural Preservation Commission in an amount not to exceed $5,000 plus $35 for each member of the commission for membership.
Second.
Second. Motion and a second. Hello, Mr. Trotter.
Good morning. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Certainly is for all the IU fans.
It is. I am here to request approval of the Commission Assistance Program with Indiana Landmarks. It is a little bit different contract than we normally have. They are having a little bit of a mission shift, and we have a little bit different staffing situation and a little bit different circumstance in Elkhart now. So they are getting away from the day-to-day work at our commission meetings and working with us on advocacy and working on some of our applications for commission or for grants throughout the community, as some of those the work happening downtown and some of our other neighborhoods are moving toward potentially using grants federally for preservation.
Is staff prepared to be take over this new role, or is there?
Yes, we've actually hired some newer staff last year that has a master's in preservation from Ball State. So he is more than adequately prepared to handle the shift in responsibilities.
Oh, perfect.
Who's that?
Kyle.
Kyle, okay.
Anthony Petter. Mm-hmm.
Well, don't you just know everybody? Other questions? Seeing none, all those in favor of approving the contract with Indiana Landmarks signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so I move that we approve the media contract with Spark 41, subject to approval of the legal department.
Second.
I'm looking at it and I've got some concerns, so that's why I added that on there.
Okay, then, is there a dollar amount in there somewhere?
I was looking for that and I don't find it. It looked,
5 years. Royalties on ownership. Public planning service work. 7 payment structure. Oh, there it is. Well. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So looks like an initiation fee. Oh, okay.
Okay, who's it? This says 2025.
Yep.
Oh, that looks like they've corrected that. Is it Alex available? Can you be visible? Oh. Okay, well, let's stick with Rose's,
There's a $33.95 retainer, fixed monthly available retainer of $3,395. And then I saw there's a $350 per diem, I think, for each partial day,
okay,
during which there's travel required unless otherwise agreed to in writing by both parties. Any offsite engagement requiring travel exceeding 50 miles, one way.
My guess is at this point, we would know what those amounts are.
yeah, let's leave this for Rose then. I mean, we have a motion pending legal approval.
A second.
Okay. We've got a motion and a second. Rose is going to dig into this for us. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Could have a motion to approve the proposed 3-year contract with CityBot to provide online chatbot tool for city's website. Yeah.
Yes.
Total annual cost varying from 21,400 to 14,000 in year 2 and 15,000 in year 3.
So moved.
Motion
Second.
and a second. Hugo,
Hi.
is that right? Welcome.
Yes. Hi, I'm Hugo Madrigal, 301 coordinator for the city. I'm requesting approval to implement a chatbot on the city's website. This chatbot will function as an enhanced interactive search engine and a navigation tool, allowing residents to ask questions in their native language and quickly find information on our website. The chatbot will pull information directly from our website, as well as any PDFs that we upload into it. Over time, it will learn how to from these types of questions residents ask, allowing to prove how information is delivered and provide clearer and more accurate responses while remaining fully controlled by city staff. The chatbot will be available 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. This contract has been reviewed and approved by both the city's IT department and legal department. And it is, if approved by the board, we respect to request authorization to sign the physical contract on behalf of the city. Happy to answer any questions you guys have.
What was last that you're asking us to also give someone authority to sign this contract?
Yes.
That wasn't part of the motion, I don't think. So could we amend the motion to, is it for you to sign then?
Yes.
Okay, could we amend the motion to include authorization for Hugo to sign the contract?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Motion is second for the amendment. All those in favor of the amendment signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. It's amended. So is there a way that the city can make sure that the answers that this chat bot starts to create are accurate other than people complaining to us?
Yes. So basically what's going to happen is that once it's we sign the contract, we're going to start the initiation implementation process, and that's going to take about 2 months for a city of our size. And from there, we're going to be working on it, ensuring that it's providing accurate responses the way that we want it to work. And then that's when we do a full rollout to the public.
And then after that, what is the verification or quality control?
So the quality control will be that every type of question that is input into the system will be recorded, and we'll be able to have access to all that data. So anything that comes into it, we'll be able to track it and ensure that if a response that is given that is not to our standards, we'll ensure that we can change it. But also a really great thing about this chatbot is that it uses native language processing. So it will also learn from these responses too. It's not just any regular chatbot that you usually see that struggles to answer basic questions.
Okay. So it's AI.
Yes.
Oh, my wife would be upset with you. Okay, other questions for Hugo?
So Hugo, it's a very limited amount of information it's going to work with. It's only what's available to it from city documents. Is that correct?
From city documents, our city website.
If a citizen goes in and says, "What's the best restaurant in downtown?" How will it respond?
It will respond by saying Amici's. I was like, no, no, but it will be able to, again, we haven't gotten that far, but we'll ensure that we have an accurate response to where if somebody inputs some type of question in there, we'll put that's not something that is, on our website. Please go somewhere else for that type of information.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't catch the beginning, some of the comments, your comments in the beginning. This will only query information that's on the website?
Yes, and any PDFs that we upload into it.
Okay, so the employees don't have to worry about employee data getting out?
No.
It's completely separate, okay. Other questions?
You've gone over this with James.
Yes.
So I trust that yeah, I mean, this is a very, this is a very thorny issue, but I know that there's been a lot of consultation about it. So I think we can lean on that.
We've gone back since August. We've been working on this since August.
Yep.
So if Mrs. Macklin doesn't want to deal with the chat bot, will there be a way out so that she can talk to a human?
Yes, and it'll automatically, it can also escalate these things to people. So it'll obviously tell them that we work from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. So it can escalate to us in the mayor's office as well. But then also it's not meant to replace anyone either. We're still gonna, if somebody wishes to call the city, they're gonna be able to call the city and get to someone.
Okay. Very good. All those in favor of jumping into the AI world with Chat CityBot signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair,
Your job, man. I'm glad I'm retired.
I move that we approve the PSA with Enfocus for the lead hazard capacity building program, Elkhart lead free, in an amount not to exceed $60,000.
So moved.
That was a second, Andy.
Oh, second, sorry.
Okay. A motion and a second. Holly?
Good morning, Board. Holly Carlson, Community Outreach Program Manager for the Lead Capacity Building Grant, was given to the City of Elkhart through HUD funding. We are requesting to continue with a new PSA for support with Enfocus. They have provided support for the first year of the grant. We are currently looking at the PSA at $45,000. There is the option to increase capacity for the second 6 months of the year, and that is where the up to 60,000. This is 100% funded by the grant and is not requesting any city funding.
And what is this program? Just community outreach and education?
They are going to provide boots on the ground, community outreach, education, some research and mapping, developing the contractor capacity, which is the part that our region is mostly struggling with.
And for the public, contractor capacity would be training people to mitigate lead paint issues or what they might.
Yes, they have to be certified in lead paint abatement to do our projects.
Okay. Other questions? Seeing none, thank you, Holly. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve the request to purchase a 2026 Global Model M4 street sweeper using Sourcewell Cooperative Purchasing Program contract number 0425
Second.
in the amount of $360,133.
No, second.
We have a motion and a second. Josh?
Good morning, Board. Yes, this is one of the vendors that we sent the letters of intent to earlier or late last year to purchase this before get everything rolling. This is just to purchase our normal street sweepers that we do every couple of years.
And Sourcewell is like the clearinghouse, but individual companies provide prices to Sourcewell.
Yeah, it's a government co-op kind of thing. So yeah, it's like a state bid thing. Exactly. Thank you, Nancy. Yeah.
Well, I know we've used Brown equipment for a lot of stuff for a long time, so I assume you like them.
They have their days. They're good. I don't want to say anything. I can't say anything bad about them. But yeah, we do use them a lot.
All right. All right. Other questions for Josh?
Is there a trade?
There is a trade,
What's that? The old sweeper?
the oldest one, yeah.
Really? Anybody wants those after we get done with them?
Yeah, smaller cities and, cities that don't, yeah,
That don't need them for as many hours as we do?
right. Somebody with a really long driveway, yes. That's why I keep them around, see?
Yeah.
It's a lot of diesel for my driveway.
Yeah, yeah.
All righty. Other questions? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Oh, have we shifted to all front drive street sweepers?
No, they're all rear drive.
I'm sorry. Front driver.
Yes, they're all front driver, yeah. Yeah, they're not like the old ones where you sit up on top, kind of in the back. Yeah, ours are, it's a different design that we
Okay.
use, yeah.
Those Pelicans, is that?
Pelicans, yes,
Okay.
exactly,
All right.
yeah.
Because as I recall, our staff really likes being in front instead of in back.
Yeah, yeah.
Who could?
Yeah, they reminisce about the good old days of the Pelican, but they all don't want it back. Yeah.
Oh,
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve the request to purchase 2 Western Star plow trucks for the street department using Sourcewell Contract 062222 in the amount of $380,000.
Second.
motion and a second. Josh?
Again, this is, every year we do street department plow trucks. This was also one of the vendors that we use the letter of intent to try to get ahead of the emission schedule coming out, later this year. And right now, we're on track for that, so I'm pretty happy about it.
So the trucks might be a Freightliner or something else, but W.A. Jones will upfit them for the plows and that type of thing.
So when we purchase the trucks from W. Jones, they purchase the chassis from Truck Centers. So we kind of go through them for all of it. Yeah.
You don't have to worry about that end of it.
I still do. I still spec the trucks.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you don't have to bid them and,
Right. Yeah, we can bid them all as one piece.
okay.
And this is the budget figure that was already in the budget that you submitted, so it's just.
Yep.
Just out of curiosity, is this like those others where it's going to take them like 9 months to get here?
Yeah, it could be. As long as the chassis get built before June, that kind of time frame, I don't care, honestly.
Oh, because they're increasing the
Yes.
standards?
And the prices by quite a bit, so
Okay, well, good move.
thank you.
All righty, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve request to purchase boom mower for the Buildings and Grounds Department using Sourcewell Contract 032525 in the amount of $85,100.
Second.
Motion and a second. Is this just one of the big batwing mowers?
No, so it's a mower with a giant arm and a mower at the end of the arm. It's so that they can push back brush along the roads without getting stuck and
Okay,
waterways and that kind of thing.
okay.
And mowing ditches along County Road 6 by the airport.
Yep. So this particular unit, it's a tractor with a mower attachment
Okay,
that we purchased. It's 8 years ago, I think. But the tractor is good because there's not a lot of hours on it, but the mower on it that we purchased is, so our guys took the mower off. We're getting a mower put on it.
okay. So this is just the mower part, not the tractor.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Question, is this one of those types where there's a hatch that can flip open and it could cut trees too, or no?
It does, yeah.
Up to how
It's,
wide?
I
Oh.
think 2 inches, I think.
That's not the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
The one we borrowed from county, I mean, it would like that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, it's not like that.
Okay,
I think you're thinking of like a rotary style mower with the
Yeah.
blades and all that.
right.
Yeah, this is just like a giant lawnmower.
Okay.
All righty. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Mr.
I'm
Chair.
sorry, you've exceeded your limit of,
I still got more.
way to be ahead of the curve. Good timing.
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve quote number 26-02, request for authorization to issue specifications and receive quotes for central garage door replacement.
Second.
Motion and a second. Seems obvious. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, sign, same sign. Motion carries.
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve request for permission to advertise the 2026 City of Elkhart truck bid number 26-06.
Second.
Motion and a second. All budgeted items? Yeah. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. So will you use Sourcewell for those?
No.
No, okay.
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve request for permission to advertise bid number 26-07 for 2026 Police F-150 responders for the
Second.
Elkhart Police Department.
Second.
Motion and a second. Are these pickups?
Yes, and can I ask you to table this, please? And this has kind of gone back and forth a little bit with the mayor's office and us. The mayor has requested that we table this until a further date.
Sure.
I withdraw my motion.
Withdraw
Well,
my second.
let's just table
Oh, okay,
because,
that's fine. I move that we table this item.
A second.
motion and a second to table this item. All those in favor of tabling signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item is tabled.
Thank you. And to answer your question, they are pickup trucks.
12 pickup trucks.
Yeah, they're special police pickups, so they've got, cop brakes, cop tires, that kind of thing.
What do
But
they,
they're still F-150s.
Should have got Silverados.
what do they need those for?
Do I?
What's the use, what do they need those for, instead of an SUV?
Well, so this year, they closed the ordering for the motors that we use for our police vehicles. And this was kind of like a secondary stopgap kind of thing. So mayor's office and us and police department, we're trying to work things out, and I thought things were set, but things over the weekend have changed, so.
I don't understand what you're saying. Are you saying that this would have been instead of regular police vehicles?
Yes.
It would, okay.
Ford had stopped
Okay.
using the ones that.
So,
Yeah, thanks, Matt.
but
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Want me to do this one for you? Are we,
where are
we're
we
not
at? We're
quite
not quite
there.
there. Okay.
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve the JWF Specialty TPA contract renewal for workers' compensation claims administration.
Second.
Motion and a second. Wait a minute. Oh, that's here. I thought this was the grievance. Okay. What are we doing?
Gloria Lopez, Human Resources Manager. We are asking the continuation of our JWF contract renewal. JWF is our TPA that administers our workers' compensation claims.
Okay. Questions?
Third-party administrator.
Very good. All righty. Thank you for waiting around for us. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. DocuSign.
I go ahead and do these?
We got DocuSign now.
DocuSign.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Have a motion to approve the purchase agreement with DocuSign. I guess pending legal review at a price of $10,740.60.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Who is here to speak on this?
Kevin Davis, City Legal. The city is looking at entering a relationship to do DocuSign rather than getting wet ink signatures on documents. This will allow you to email documents and through a verification process, be able to have outside parties be able to sign the contracts. It's a way to expedite getting agreements approved.
Okay. And this was, did I glance at, encumbered from last year? And is the, okay, I'm good. You guys good?
Mm-hmm.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Shall I go ahead and?
Yeah,
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve the use and event permits as listed here. The Merry Daily Dash and Block Party on 5/2. Girls on the Run on 5/9. Farmers Market Saturdays, May through September at Carlisle. Art Walk on Wednesdays, 5/27, 6/24, 7/29, 8/26, 9/23. The Memorial Day Parade on 5/25. Rhapsody Arts and Music Festival, 6/12 through 6/13. Summer Chill Concert Series on 6/18, 7/17, 8/21, and 9/18. Assembly in the Park on 7/12, 8/19, and 9/13. And Island of Blues on 9/12.
that was a motion
Second.
and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. All righty, let's see. Public participation. Anyone in the chamber wish to participate?
Hi, Board. I am pleased to, Tori Irwin Public Works, welcome Public Works' 3 newest employees in the billing office. They're all at our front window, customer service window. I'm going to introduce them one at a time, let them come up and introduce themselves. Ethan Myers. Ethan, you got to sign in. Sure. There.
And then I'm Ethan Myers. It's glad to meet all you guys.
Okay, welcome aboard.
Yeah, welcome.
Zia Opacheski.
Say what?
Zia Opacheski.
Welcome, Zia.
Thank you.
So it takes 3 people to replace you? Mayor?
3 clerks.
Tim would tell you it only takes a quarter. And then finally, Jessica Garcia.
Hi there, I'm Jessica Garcia. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
aboard.
I've worked alongside all 3 of these already. I can say they were fabulous choices.
Oh, good.
All right.
Deal.
Yeah, you're still going to pay your water bill, though. All righty. Public comment.
As been Jeff Schaefer, city engineer, has been mentioned a few times. Mr. Irwin's last day is next Friday. So I think we need to do something to embarrass him in some way. No, as you know, he's been here. Oh, okay, good. He's been here 15 years and has been, I think, his legacy, if I can use that strong a term, his legacy will be having shepherd us through the long-term control plan. and our consent order with the UPA, and doing a lot of hard work, as many have seen over the years, bringing the city into compliance. And even as he leaves and we're not quite done, he's left us in good shape. We're teed up and ready to go with the last few projects. So just want to state my thanks for my time working with him, and I know you guys all feel the same way.
I would add, it's been an honor, Tori. You've exceeded I couldn't have retired if you didn't come along. Don't hold that against me. But you've been great for the city, done great things. I appreciate it.
Plus, we know you had a lot of messes to clean up following the previous manager.
Oh, you betcha. We'll take, so it's part of this. So the next item on the agenda is a grievance hearing. We will take a recess for 10-ish minutes before we proceed.
Make your life easier.
Do you want to do
Have
this back?
grievance packet
Thanks.
separate.
She needed this back.
So I'll put your name.
I'm doing back there, IT.
Okay, ready to go?
Ready to unmute mic?
Yep, there we go.
Thank you, we're ready.
Okay, next action is a grievance hearing for, hang on. For Ryan Dustin, being represented by Teamsters Local Number 364. Believe you've all received our standard format, and we'll try to stick to that as much as possible. That said, we'll begin with grievance opening remarks. Go ahead. Macklin, you can just call me Mike. Can you pull that up a little bit so it's pointed at your face? Yeah, sorry.
Is this better?
It's a whole
Ooh,
lot better.
much better. A lot better. President Macklin and the board, I do appreciate your time and the ability to be put on the agenda. Respectfully, the grievant has withdrawn the grievance.
Okay. Then I would say we're done. Thank you very, and I'm sorry.
Jared Warnock, I
Here we
apologize.
go. Very good. Thank you, Jared. I was pretty sure that was you. All right. The grievance has been withdrawn. No action needs to be taken by the board. Thank everybody for their time.
I thank you very much and I appreciate it.
Let's turn these packets back into Nancy, as they may contain some somewhat confidential information. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm turning mine into you anyway. Hey, Wayne.
Oh, motion to adjourn.
We are adjourned. Did you hear my comment? Your packet looks like